All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Saints of the Most High Yah. Pastor Rufus, servants of Yah, back at you again with another video. So, y'all know where we at with all of this. Let me say this. I'm very, very grateful. I'm thankful to the Most High Yah that I can see and tell a lot of y'all have gotten your eyes open to what is really, truly going on. The wordplay and the lies and the maliciousness and the cloak of maliciousness and the tricking of the saints and all that stuff. It's starting to wear off, and I'm thankful to the Most High Yah. The communication level is on another level. You can come, babe. Babe, you can come. Y'all won't come on in. They won't see y'all. Camera face this way. Y'all good? You all right? Praise Yah. But the communication level of what's been going on has been incredible. How folk are reaching out and definitely letting me know and letting those that are with us here know what is going on with the conversations that's going around Israel. And at the end of the day, I just want y'all's people free. I just want them free. You'll get a windbag. You'll get a man that will constantly blow his horn, constantly remind you of what other people have done, because he wants to say it's him, but it ain't him. Other folk have done all that work. Other folk are doing that work now. See, we not fooled by it no more. And, he had a small season where he worked hard. But guess what? He had a lot of help even back then. And I'm very grateful for all the witnesses and all the people from the past that are coming out, sending me emails, sending me messages, sending me videos, sending me proof text stuff, receipts, y'all. See, that windbag over there would love for y'all to just believe every word he says. But you notice when I put out a video with receipts, he never responds to that. Never. And one thing that chicken has always done is avoided me. Have y'all noticed through all of this? He's never wanted to get face to face with me. He'll find out who the real man of Yah is. He will. He knows the games, the lies, the manipulation, the small kingdom that he's tried to build on the backs of real, true, Shemitic, Hebraic Israelites. Yeah, not these wannabe transfer, convert, Celtic, Irish wannabe Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to make this video long, because I think what the Most High is wanting done with you guys, he's getting it done, because I can tell by the communique that's coming back in. And y'all just keep believing the Most High. Y'all keep reading the book for yourself. What you do is actually every single time he throws out a text, go actually read it for yourself. Go read when he throws out Jude and 2 Peter and Numbers 15 and all this stuff about what presumptuous is. Some of you have already done and already communicated. You clearly see the error and the cloak of maliciousness that him and his cronies are trying to put forth. Now, mind you, check this out. He keeps touting that the elders have all come against me. How many times have you heard him say that? But then you also hear him on the videos say that you elders need to get up here and start talking about this and defend your pastor and blah, 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 blah. Is it amazing to some of y'all that not an elder has put a video out? That they're silent. Why is that? Now, he could go and force them. He could exert his power over them and his authority over them and submission. Yeah. And try to force them to put something out. But don't some of y'all think it's funny that you ain't seen nothing from these elders? You ain't seen nothing from these other leaders. You get bozos like Kabir up there that try to say a little bit, but really when you look at what he's saying, what Corey's saying, what Mir's saying. This is real important. What's Elder Becker saying? He lived there on the land with him. What's he saying about me? What's Elder Mitchell saying about me? What's Elder Donnie, Elder Ezekiel? What are they saying? What is Elder Chris saying about me? What are they saying? Why are all these people silent? Let's see if Dow's going to force them, that dog. Let's see if he's going to force them to do some videos about me. Because guess what you got? You got a bunch of flunkies a bunch of cronies that love the attention of Dow, that wants his attention, that are trying to put videos out about me. But even them are being just sliced and diced up and lambasted. People see through all of their lies. People see through all of their lies. Have I said things in the past about Dow that I regret? Absolutely. When anytime you inside of something, you're not going to see it clearly. And again, what a lot of folk don't really know, I never lived in Tennessee with Dow. I never lived on the land with him. Y'all instantly put me on community, and Dow didn't pay for it, lying dog. Lying dog. You paid for a trailer. Don't you keep it accurate? You paid for a trailer, and you paid for the repairs to go to the trailer. And every time I tried to give you the money back, you said, no, you don't owe us anything. How can you pay something that you don't owe? How about being factual? The facts is we had $5,500 in savings with you at that time. The land we bought cost $5,500. So who paid for the land, Dow? You don't ever want to talk about that. And let's see this video you keep talking about. That's on why is it on Patreon? Put it on. Why people got to pay? Why are you fleecing the saints, Dow? Why do people have to pay to see these truths? Go to Patreon. Now people got to go pay to see if you tell them the truth. One building, Dow? One building in 14 years. You damned liar. You know how people know you lying? Because they realize now that whole community. They heard Vernon say there was 30-something people still in the community. And all of them are living on that acre and a half. Now, if we only got one building, how can everybody be living in that one building? Huh? How's that possible? If there's not other houses and livable structures on that building, on that land, that one and a half that you claim you paid for, which you didn't, and you know you didn't. Lying dog. How's that possible? See, people see right through you, bro. You can say I'm bitter. You can call me a woman. You can call me fat. You won't go face to face with me, though. I promise that. Let's see what the power of Yah is. Yeah, you want to fight, flesh and blood. I want Yah to judge. Because, see, all these examples that you talked about, all these examples that you brought up in the book, guess what? The one thing they all have in common. Yah was the one doing the judging, not the leader. The leader was wise enough to stay humble and meek and say, Yah, your will be done with this individual. So if I was truly presumptuous, if I truly was walking in gall, if I was, daring and bold and all this, why is Yah not judging me then? Oh, my day coming, my day coming. What about your day, Dow? You know what I'd like for somebody to do? Scour the 7,000 videos Dow has drenched y'all with. And find one of those videos where he's admitted he's ever done anything wrong. This man is more perfect than the most meek man that ever walked this earth. Y'all notice he's never done anything wrong, ever. What does he ever come out and repented to the people for? At least David could repent. Once it was in his face, at least he was humble enough to repent. And that's why the Father said, that's a man after my own heart. You ain't David at all. And you definitely not Moshe. At best, you a scribe and a Pharisee. And guess what, y'all? I got a lot of proof texts coming out here very, very soon. I'm finna put these videos together and show you all these proof texts. And guess what? It's gonna be the same dog and pony show. He'll never address anything I put out. Y'all seeing it. Y'all seeing all the videos. Y'all seeing me make all the claims, putting all the receipts out there, and he never addresses it. He's fat. He lazy. He got no fruit. I got plenty of fruit. You just don't know what real fruit is, dog. You just don't know what real fruit is. Just don't know what real fruit is. No, people don't have free rent either. He talks this free rent stuff, free rent. You don't got no free rent, not even on your communities, because they're giving you everything. Y'all show me in that book. See, this is where the knowledge and understanding starts to come out when you get free. You know how the Bible says, come out of her, my people? Part of coming out of something gives you the ability to hear clearly from Yah. And it's amazing what Yah has been able to clearly show me now in the book that I couldn't see while I was associated with them. Now, the people know I still ran the community in love, and I included everybody, even though we didn't do nothing. All the trailers we remodeled from the ground up, all the homes we remodeled from the ground up, the buildings we built. Don't give Straightway credit for building the damn multi-purpose building. My son-in-law, Brett, came and helped us with the block. That's only 4 courses. What about the rest of the building? They weren't there for the HVAC. They weren't there for the framing. They weren't there for the insulation. They weren't there for none of the amenities. They weren't there to do the kitchen. They weren't. Where were they when we did the block building next to it, the freezer house? Where were they for that? See, people see through you, bro. And remember, don't make me pull receipts. I got all the receipts. And you talking about I wasn't doing nothing. Why was I there for these things then? Why I got receipts for me on the roof? Why I got receipts for me doing the framing and the painting? And Pastor Corey and them came and worked on the kitchen with us. How come I got receipts for all that? But you said I didn't lay a hand on it. You lying dog. The house that Tim lives in now, that's on that acre and a half. Them trailers that's been remodeled. I know you moved one out and put that other trailer there. But at the end of the day, there's plenty of livable space for there. Now, let me tell y'all something why a lot of this is really coming to light for y'all. Let me give y'all some real understanding. You know, the book saying all thy getting, get an understanding, right? And that's our job, to fill you with knowledge and understanding as a true pastor. Not somebody that's trying to get all your money. I ain't trying to get none of your money. I ask you for nothing. Y'all got me. But this man wants your money. Listen to what he said in this last video if you go over to Patreon. The gall of some. Go look at it, y'all. Go look at that video. He's literally talking about a man coming and asking for help. And he's turning him away because he can't find receipts of him giving to the ministry. If that ain't Christianity. I remember hearing old Keon Henderson. Some of y'all, not Keon Henderson. Who was the dog that said that? I don't even remember the dog's name. He was a popular Christian pastor back in the day. But I remember him bragging to me about this in the early 2000s, saying that a man had came to him and he went and checked. The man asked him for a certain amount, and he went and checked to see how much the man had given. So I guess the man was asked for like $1,500, right? Something like that. And he saw that the man had only given $675 total in offerings. So he wrote the man a check for $675. Now, he didn't tell the man he was doing that. He told the man he was going to help him. So when the man gets there, he hands him the check, and the man goes outside and opens it and sees that it's not what he asked for. And he goes back in and said, what's the deal? He said, well, I just gave you back everything that you did. Now, you know what? That'd be great since we don't give. See, have that mindset. That's what Dow's talking about. How about giving me back everything I gave then? He said I didn't come with an offering. The first time I came on the land, I gave Dow an offering. I did. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull the receipts, y'all. Since he's lying, I'm going to pull the receipts and pull them out there. Because I got a video, I remember talking about it. Yep. Where I gave him an offering, and he actually gave me an offering at the same time. The first time I came on the land, but he said, I didn't come with no offering, you lying dog. Now, in his mind, though, here's the thing. See, Straightway didn't have much money back then either. They were broke, too. They had more money than me, but they were broke. I wasn't homeless. I had a lease. I moved. This is the funny part. Dow said I was homeless. Did you provide me a house then? How did I get a place to stay, Dow? When I moved into Tunnel Hill in that townhome in Georgia, who paid for that, Dow? Did you pay for that? Did y'all give me any money towards the Straightway? When we went from that house in Tunnel Hill, me and Mother Jennifer, and y'all said get the community going, and we moved up on Lookout Mountain. How much money did Straightway give us when we moved up on Lookout Mountain and moved into there? Did you pay for a deposit? Did you pay first month's rent? Did you pay security? Did you pay for a moving van? Did you give me anything towards that, Dow? No, I didn't ask for it because I didn't need you either. So you want to tout this homeless BS, and I ain't never been homeless. But guess what? Your Messiah was homeless. Where was he laying his head at, Dow? You don't even understand what you're doing. You have no idea how you are mocking the Most High. You have no idea. You have no idea. You want to get out here and tell jokes when souls are on the line. Like this is a laughing matter. Let the people go, Pharaoh. Pharaoh Dow, let the people go. Because I guarantee this. If you give them the option to leave and help them, they will. Some of them will. Now, some of them, they bewitched to the point where they probably would stay. And that's their choice. But I want the ones that don't really want to be there and want to get out, give them the option without oppressing them. See, y'all, he will never talk about that. He will never talk about that. How many times have I mentioned it? And he'll never talk about it. Because, again, he wants to control the people. Just like Eric Fun told us. See, I'm going to go do that video real soon. And Eric Fun said their goal is to get you on their communities because that's the way they control you. See, all these people that live around that's talking about it, that's who Dow is pissed about. He can't control them. But once you get on one of his communities, you 100% control. Oh, we're going to celebrate. We're going to this. We're going to that. How many people got land in their name down? That give you their check every single week, every single bye week, every single month. How many of those people have assurances like they did in the scriptures, like they did in the New Testament, like they did in the book of Acts? How many of them got it? How many of them got it? None of them but you. Because hey, remember what you taught? Own nothing but control everything. That foundation you got, it's going to be a day y'all laugh at you and mock you for that foundation, Dow. You watch. You think you got something good there. That's going to be your ruin. I'm just telling it to you publicly. Because you are arrogant and you're pompous and you have no love for the people. And I know why now. I'm going to get more receipts. Hey, Dow, won't you help me then? You don't even have to worry about it. Won't you put up pictures and give us history of who your granddaddy is? So we don't have to worry about it. Show us proof that your grandfather was a black man. Because you claim to be that Yehudim that everybody needs to grab a hold of the skirt. You ain't a true Yehudim, though. You ain't from the line of Shem. If your granddaddy was a white Irishman, that wouldn't make you from the line of Japhet. That changes the game. A lot of stuff you've been saying is lies, if that's the case. Can a person be grafted in from the line of Japhet? Absolutely. They're not that Yehudim that the scriptures is talking about. No, and Zechariah, no, you ain't that person. You ain't him, but you tout yourself to be him. Save me the trouble, Dow. Save me the trouble. Put the information out about who your grandfather is then. Because we got eyewitnesses saying that he's a white Irishman from the line of Japhet. And folk, y'all know why this is relevant? People say, who cares about the color, all that? Guess why this is relevant, though? Because all this time I've been wondering, how can this man literally flip and not love his people and hate them? I mean, y'all see how he goes from 1 minute praise you, 1 minute I'm a man that's living my life and I can't be rebuked. Y'all remember him saying that? Last Tabernacles? Who remembers that? Sorry about my finger, y'all. Y'all be all right. Who remembers that? I was living to a level and from his words, can't even be rebuked. Now all of a sudden I'm a vagabond. Now all of a sudden I'm a shyster. I'm presumptuous. I'm all these things now. How do you go and then not have any care or concern? The number one thing people are saying out here on these YouTube streets and in these Hebrew streets is that you don't love. Well, if you're not a bloodline, I can see how. Because the book also talks about your people and what they're going to do. They confederate. They confederate against us. And all the while you created this lavish, modern day slavery for your people. And they're not your people, though. I understand how you can do what you do now. You don't have that bloodline blood running through you. If you do, prove it. I'll shut up. Prove it. If not, we're going to go with what the eyewitnesses have said. Because see, your Dad Dow, who most of us met, he's told many people this. He's confessed it, that his father was a white Irishman from the line of Japhet. Now, some of you that don't understand genealogy and all this kind of stuff, that would make Dow a liar, because he wants you to believe that when the scriptures talk about how these 10 nations and all these people are going to be grabbing the skirt of a true Yehudim, he wants you to believe that's him. Can't be him, though, if you're from the line of Japhet. And we all know that it goes back through your father's line, not your mother's line. We ain't trapped in Judaism. So what Dow wants y'all to do is believe believe fruit is the physical works he do. Just like the Catholics want y'all to believe. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you a question. Who does more work for the people in this world? You think Straightway doing more work or the Catholics? Who gives more alms? Who builds more buildings? Who gives out more food? Who has more clothing banks and soup kitchens and all? Straightway don't even hold a candle to the Catholics. So with Dow wanting you all to believe that physical works and the stuff you do like that is fruit, why is the Catholic Church not blessed? They literally do these things for you so you will be quiet about their evil. Now, those of us that are real true Hebrews, we know the evil that's going on. He ain't no different. And the stuff I got coming out here soon, the series and stuff I got coming out, it's going to show y'all this spirit has been on this man all this time. And I have to repent to the people. Because living in Georgia, I didn't see it. I got the smiley face every time they came around. Eric Fun's testimony is going to talk about that as well. And I'm going to break that thing way down. He was so accurate. And mind you, y'all, this was back in 98, 99. We're talking almost 30 years ago this man said this stuff. And the same thing going on today to a greater level. But I was going to tell y'all one thing of why, and I got sidetracked. I was going to tell you one thing of why a lot of y'all eyes are opening now. See, when you first come to Straightway and you see the trailers and you see the modest homes and all that stuff, it really appeared that everybody had all things common. And it made it easy to accept. But what's opening all y'all eyes now is this fool got people still sitting here with no running water in their homes, still shitting and pissing in buckets. He's a liar when he tells you it's not. Everybody on that community is not that. There's several people that don't have that in their homes. But he has the audacity to build himself a 13,000 square foot mansion. That's what's opening your eyes. Y'all are really seeing, man, what the hell is this? And then brothers are actually coming to the knowledge of the truth. When they go read Acts, they realize this give all is not a continual thing for the rest of your life. Those people in Acts didn't keep giving. And tell me which disciple took the money from the people and lived off of it. Show it to me. Paul didn't do it. Peter didn't do it. They took that money and helped the saints. I'll bring out even more receipts. Guess what, y'all? The whole time I was over Straightway, Georgia, there wasn't 1 year where any family gave more to that community than my family. I got all the receipts. See why I was so easy to love there? Because they still saw they family giving. There was never 1 year where any family that lived on that land, that lived on the land that straight, that was part of that community. I'm not talking about outsiders. I'm talking about on that community that gave more than my family. Never. And again, I'm not bragging or boasting. What I'm saying is we had common unity, y'all. Can Dow say that? Tell Dow to produce the receipts of the money he brings in. This man ain't had a W-2 job since 97, y'all. And he brags about my money, my money. He's controlling all the people money, building himself mausoleums and hotels to live in. And he's getting idiots like Michael Israel to get up here and say, that's a modest home for a man that has, he got 7 people in his family. That's modest. 13,000 square feet. And actually said I could see him growing out of it. Do y'all not see the bewitching that's going on? The cloak of maliciousness? He had to hear somebody else say that. Michael Israel didn't make that up. He heard somebody say it down. And he's stupid enough to repeat it. And I know you people are looking at him like, Michael Israel, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm living in a 1,000 square foot home, 1,200. You know how many houses that I'm in I can put in Dow's house? But he worthy of his hire. Again, this is sad, y'all. But I'm very thankful to the Most High. The level of communication I'm seeing and the amount of information and receipts that are coming in. Some of you that have been bewitched, some of you that have been intimidated, some of you that have been laced with fear from this man all these years, y'all gonna get you free. Y'all gonna get you free. And I know, quit thinking about all the years you've invested in that place. It don't matter. Look at all the years our people invested in Egypt. And some of them had a hard time because when they came out, they kept looking back to what they had done there and what was provided for them there. Don't really want to be free. Some of you don't want to be, I got to accept this. Some of you don't want to be free. You want to freely go give your money to this man and let him control your life. That's your choice. I can't stop you from doing it. But the ones that want to be free, oh, I'm going to keep crying aloud and sparing not until y'all break you free. To that storm, tear that gate up. Oh, it's coming. I know it like I see this gray and black in my beard. No, I know it. It's coming real soon. Bless y'all. Shalom, shalom.